Hi guys, it's me, Trudy Lee. How's everybody doing? I am doing fabulous. We had a huge rainstorm last night. Oh my gosh, it thundered lightning and rained like hell. And I had some seedlings I had put out on the deck, and we took everything off the deck and put it away. But my little seedling tray, I don't know why I didn't move that, and it was close to the roof line. And so when the rain hit it, it hit it so hard that all the little seedlings popped out everywhere. So all my little pansies that were coming up, I don't know where they're at anymore. I got maybe a couple of them left, but yeah, me bad. But we need the rain, right? It's springtime and we need the rain. We're having a beautiful day today. It's very sunny. It's only 73 degrees, and the humidity, thank goodness, it's gone down. So the humidity yesterday was almost 90%. It was in the high 80s. It was hot. It was feeling terrible. But today it's much, much lower. I think it's in the 30 percentile, and feels really cool and nice out there. I love it. So I hope you guys are experiencing some good weather. So, what I wanted to focus on today, and I've already got a few cards laid out, was about Hope Hicks. So, Hope Hicks is going to testify, and I just wonder, is she going to throw Donald Trump under the bus? What's going to happen? Is she going to turn on him? You know? So let's just see what Spirit has to say about that. Of course, I know because I can see the cards, but let me read them to you. This is the first card that I pulled. This is Ten of Pentacles. So Hope Hicks sees Donald Trump like a family member. She's super close to him. They're like this. So, people were always wondering about if there could be a little hanky-panky going on here. I think that she more looks at him like a daddy, maybe a sugar daddy. Could look at all the money here. But he may look at her in another way. But she feels like that's her daddy. You know what I mean? She does still really support him, and she will try to protect him as she's done in the past. Okay? So I think, he employed her. She made lots of money with him, and she feels like, he's really helped her out in her career and everything. So she feels an allegiance towards him. Next card. Look at this, y'all. Three of Swords. This is that heartbreak card, so it's breaking her heart to have to go testify, because she's going to testify honestly. She's going to answer honestly. She's not going to, take a fall for Trump, for sure. So she's going to, whatever they ask her, she's going to have to answer honestly, and she will. So this is going to be very difficult for her. She doesn't want to testify, but she's going to have to. She'll have to tell the truth about his behavior, and it makes her sad. It's breaking her heart to have to do this, because obviously she has information that's not going to be good. Not going to be good at all. Last card I pulled on this is Eight of Pentacles. Her testimony will be damaging, but she's working really hard to, soften the blow, to make sure she answers questions with as much, with the less impact as possible. So she's working hard on how to answer the questions and structure them. And, her and her attorneys are working hard on it, put it that way. But, there's only so much they can do. But she's trying to soften the blow. She's working hard on her testimony to soften the blow. But, she's going to be honest, and it's going to hurt him. It really is. So, the next thing that I was asking Spirit that I really want to know is, Trump has this gag order and he's already violated it. So is he going to go to jail? Because you're seeing all over, YouTube and everything, they're all talking about he violated the gag order already, because, he can't control himself. He really can't. I mean, he can, but he won't. He's like a child. So let's take a look and see if he's going to go to jail for, violating the gag order. The first card I pulled is Three of Wands. So Three of Wands is, they're looking at it. They're seeing what they can do. The judge is actually looking to see what he can do. There is a good chance that, the judge will just try to send Trump to jail, but he's looking at all different avenues. Look at that. So, and, this card is a yes card, but I see the next card coming. So, he may want to send him to jail, but he's looking at different avenues. And, Trump is Trump. What do y'all think? Trump has to learn his limitations, and that's the most important thing that the judge is going to focus on, to make sure that Trump knows his limitations and knows that he has to adhere to this gag order. So that's the most important thing. So the judge isn't like focused on, I just want to put him in jail. I want to do, have an impact on him to make him abide by this gag order. If he was another person, if he was just you or me, we'd be in jail already. But because it's Trump, he's not in jail. Ace of Swords. Trump is super slick, you guys. He really is. You know that. He's pushed back his trial dates. He's just gotten away with murder, basically. And for him, it's like a rude awakening. It's going to come so close to him going to jail. It's going to be such a close call. I mean, he's almost going to go to jail, but I think he's going to wiggle out of it. He's going to decide to play nice and keep his mouth closed. And basically, ask for mercy at the very last minute. And I think this is going to work, So I think he'll be able to stay out of jail because he's Trump and, he gets away with everything. So unfortunately, we're all waiting to see him get handcuffed. And if, it'll be a pleasant surprise if that happens. But I feel like he's going to just say, oh, I didn't know you were so serious. Oh, you're going to throw me in jail? Oh, okay. Well, I'm going to be a good boy now. You know what I mean? But here's a little something Spirit wants to share. Okay, so this has been coming up a lot. Not in my life, but something that maybe everybody experiences in their life, and that's telling little white lies. So when I'm thinking about Donald Trump, I'm thinking about he tells a lot of lies. And this started out just like anybody else, little white lies can turn into great big old lies. You can turn into a great big old liar by just telling little white lies. So a lie that doesn't hurt anyone, is it okay just to, do I look fat in these jeans? And you say, no. No, you look fine, you look fine. Or, you get accused of something like smiling at the woman or the man. Did you just smile at that woman? And you're like, no, I didn't. You know what I mean? So there's little lies that everybody does every day, like you get invited to a dinner party and then you don't want to go, you don't go. So you make an excuse. You have to lie. I have to work that day, or, I can't go, my kid's sick or something like that. So you make up a little lie about it. But white lies can turn into habits. And when you're in the habit of lying, you could end up being like a Donald Trump. And it could be just like, you just tell lies easy because it's sometimes easier to lie than to tell the truth. That's what I've been told, not by Spirit, but I've been told that before by somebody I know. And I don't understand that way of thinking, but I know that there are people out there that think that way, that it's just easier to tell a lie than tell the truth. But what happens is when you get caught telling a lie, and if you're in the habit of lying, you're going to be caught over and over and over. And when you're caught over and over and over, the real problem will be that you'll never be believed. Even when you're telling the truth, you won't be believed. And that's the true problem. So, like the little boy that cried wolf, right? We all know that story. So basically, telling white lies, maybe we feel like there's nothing wrong with it, but it can lead to a pattern of telling lies that can ruin our reputation. And then that's something that trust is something hard to build back. And that's very important. And some people need to hear this. So, even though sometimes it might be easier to tell a lie for your own sake and not for that other person that, you don't want to tell them they look fat in the jeans, it won't hurt their feelings. They're asking for your opinion. Does my butt look fat in these jeans? Maybe. Maybe a little bit, We want the truth, right? So do yourself a favor and try to be truthful as much as you can. And of course, sometimes we sacrifice ourselves and tell a lie so that we don't hurt feelings, right? But we don't want to make a habit of that. Don't make a habit of it. So that's just something that Spirit wanted me to share today. So there's somebody out there that needed to hear that. So stop telling stories. Stop lying. It's not good. It's not good. All right, guys. Thank you so much for your time and listening to me. My husband's doing really well. This medicine's making him feel really tired, and he's complaining. I mean, he's just sighing and saying he's tired and not feeling good. And he's saying, because I'm not giving him bread and I'm not giving him rice, I'm not giving him a lot of carbohydrates. Although, like I said, on Easter Sunday, he had a hamburger with the bun and everything. So he's getting carbs. Today I made him a sweet potato and a chicken breast and some green beans. He's like eating hospital food, but no bread. And he's telling me, I have no energy because I'm not eating enough. And I'm like, I counted up all his calories and I'm like, you have had plenty of calories. Let me tell you how many calories you've had. And I'll count them all up for him and tell him that's not what's happening. What's happening is you're taking that medicine, that Xarelto and Farxiga, it's kicking his ass. I am going to go to town April the 10th. We go back to the doctor and I am going to see if I can get him off these medications, I really am. I hate medicines. I mean, I know they save lives and they help, and if you need them, of course, but there's so many side effects to them. And yeah, I don't want him to have a heart attack and die, of course, and I want his heart to be strong. So there's a balance, there is a balance. But anyway, he's doing better. He felt a little on Easter. He was kind of blue, but he's all right. He's okay. He's getting stronger. He's waiting for me to come out there today. But he talks about it. If y'all should think about this too. When you're talking about how you're feeling and you're talking about not feeling good, you're putting that energetic energy out there in the universe. And not only are you not feeling good, but you're giving it more power when you're speaking it. Now, I know you need to say, okay, I don't feel good, but when you're saying it over and over and over throughout the day, it's not good. Especially for the people that are around you. You've got to think about that. My husband says that so many times. I feel so drained. I don't have any energy. I'm exhausted. That I am exhausted, y'all. I mean, I'm taking care of him, but I'm not really doing that much more than I usually do for him. The only thing that I'm doing that's a little more is I'm making his breakfast too, because I don't want him to go get pita bread and peanut butter and jelly and eat it, because he will. He'll do it if I'm not right there giving him some scrambled eggs instead of peanut butter and jelly. He'll be eating that. So I'm like trying to stay on top of things and make sure I'm there to give him everything that goes in his mouth. And it is exhausting. But yesterday I wanted to make a video. and I took care of him, and he wanted to go to the gym, and we went to the gym. I have to drive still. He's still not driving. And by the time I got back and I made him lunch and I did everything and I sat down, I was exhausted. I was just exhausted, and I hadn't really done that much. I mean, I only walked. I didn't really, go even do the weights or anything because he can't do weights. So we're just walking together on the treadmill. And I shouldn't be that tired. I know I'm tired because that the energy that's there, that I'm picking up on it. So on the one hand, I want to protect myself from his energy, but on the other hand, I do want to, be a part of his energy. I want to feel his energy. I want to be able to help him and be there for him. So I'm kind of having to learn how to, be there for him and not to get so much of his energy that it exhausts me. You know what I mean? So something that I'm having to learn to just protect myself a little bit, but I do want to be connected to him. And I am. He's connected to me too. I mean, if I fall asleep, he gets sleepy too. So we're both making each other crazy tired. Anyway, okay, guys. So do you remember that I had offered? I think it was in January, right in the new year. For the new year, I made this offer, and I think I want to keep this. This offer going because a lot of people enjoyed this offer, liked it, and this is what I really love to do. So this is the healing session with the chakra balancing, grounding, energy release, the whole package for $75. So I've had people email me and ask me if I'm still offering that service. So I just want to tell you guys, I am still offering that. So if you would like to have that service, just look down below at my email. You guys, I'm ready to work. I need to have distractions. I need distractions, y'all, because I'm too focused on this person here. So hit me up, you guys, and I will get in touch with you. Just send me an email and I'll email you back and we'll get together and I'll do the session for you. Okay? All right, guys. Love you so much. Do something kind for somebody. It'll always come back to you. And bye for now.